Hi, and welcome back to Strength by Amanda. Today we'll be doing a 20-minute arms and abs exercise. Today you will need 1 to 2 sets of dumbbells. For reference, I am using 5 to 10 pounds. So we will start by laying on our backs for a warm-up, and we will be putting our hands on our bellies for our deep breathing. Let's begin. Inhaling in through our nose, fully feeling that belly expand, and then pushing all that air out through our lips, feeling that core contract and tighten. In my training, this is known to be the best core exercise you can do because it really engages all those deep core muscles. Great, go ahead, put your hands down on the mat and roll over onto your sides. We will be getting up onto our hands and knees for a cat-cow stretch. Make sure your hands are stacked under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's begin. Lift the head up, arch that back, and then round that back, tuck the pelvis in. So deep breath in here, and then blow out as you tuck that pelvis under. Next, bring your fingers in towards you for a wrist opener. Let's begin. So we are really opening up our wrists here because we will be holding dumbbells for a lot of arm exercises. Go ahead and lean back into it like I am to feel a deeper stretch. Next, clasp your hands behind you together for a shoulder and bicep stretch. Let's begin. So we are really opening up and feeling the stretch in our chest and our biceps for those arm exercises. Now we will be getting up for our strength training portion of the exercise. Go ahead and grab a set of weights. We'll be starting with standing overhead press of circuit 1. Let's begin. So today you will have 2 circuits of 8 exercises. So going through each exercise twice. Up next will be standing reverse flies. Good. So go ahead and decrease weights if you need to, which I am, for our reverse flies. Ready? Let's begin. So you really want to make sure you have a straight, neutral spine, pushing those hips back. And then as you lift those arms back, you're feeling your shoulder blades come together. Here's a side view. So you can really see the standing position of the spine and hips. And the focus of this exercise is to hit that upper back. Great, now we'll be doing tricep extensions. So bending with the hips back a little bit, let's begin. So same position as the last exercise. You're holding your arms up and just extending and bending at the elbows here. So you feel this exercise in your triceps. Great. Next we will be going into a bent over row. Go ahead and change weights if you need to. I will, because I can tolerate a little bit more weight for the back exercise. Hips back. Let's begin. So we are rowing those elbows straight up beside our body, feeling this exercise in our upper back. Good job. Now go ahead and set one weight down. We'll be doing a baby lift. So go ahead and hold that weight to your chest. Let's begin. So we are pushing the dumbbell up in a diagonal and coming back to our chest. Again, this is a great exercise to really support those muscles that we are using constantly to pick up and hold our children. And throughout these exercises, really make sure you are breathing in as you are bringing the weight down and blowing out as you push. Okay, good job. Go ahead and put down that weight and grab two weights for scapation raises. So we'll stay standing, palms out. Let's begin. So you are basically keeping a little bend in your elbows and bringing and rounding up those arms in a diagonal. Slightly above your shoulders, towards your head height. Good job, keep up the good work. Good job. Next we'll be doing bicep curls. Let's begin. So palms forward still here, and we are just bringing the dumbbells up and lowering down. Really feeling this in our biceps. Okay, good. Go ahead and put those weights down for our last exercise of circuit one, which will be a kneeling push-up. So go ahead and get down, get in position so that you are making sure that you are walking your hands out and keeping your back as straight as possible with your hips. Let's begin. So you're trying to bring your body down as far as you can and push it up. You want to make sure your hands are about shoulder width apart or wider. Almost there. Once we finish this exercise, we will be doing all 8 of those exercises again one more time before we end with our abs and cool down. Great job. You have finished circuit 1 of our arms and abs exercise. So we will be getting back up on our feet for circuit 2, starting at the top with our standing overhead press. So go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells. Let's begin. Really make sure you are breathing in as you bring the weight down and exhaling as you push that weight up. Good. Next we'll be doing our reverse flies. So again, I am going down in weight here. Ready? Let's begin. So pushing those hips back a little bit again. Slight bend in the elbows and pull those arms back, so you're really focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together to bring those arms up. And again, here's the side view to see the position here. I know I'm going a little bit fast here, but if you are going slower, you can breathe in as you bring your arms down and exhale as you pull those arms up. Good. Next, we'll be doing the tricep extensions. Pull arms back. Let's begin. So bending and straightening just at the elbows here so that you feel the exercise in your triceps. Keeping a good position here with hips back, straight spine. Keep going, you got this. Great. Next we'll be going into the bent over rows. So go ahead and put down those weights if you want to, and grab heavier weights like me if you feel like you can. Ready? Let's begin. Again, hips back a little, pulling those dumbbells straight up by the side of your sides there and feeling your shoulder blades come together like you're pulling at your upper back to bring your arms up versus using your arms to pull back. Good job. So now we'll be setting down one weight again and holding just one dumbbell to our chest for the baby lift. Okay, so go ahead, hold weight to chest. Let's begin. So pushing that weight up in a diagonal, straight in front of you, and then back towards your chest. Good job. Now we will be going into our scapation raises. So go ahead and sit down that one weight if it was heavier and grab a lighter set of dumbbells like I am. Standing, palms in front. Let's begin. Again, we're kind of just rounding and lifting those arms up in a diagonal in front of us. Making sure we are inhaling as we're bringing those arms down and exhaling as we are pushing those weights up. The rule of thumb is always breathe in during the easier part of the exercise and pushing there out as we are doing the harder part of the exercise. Good. Next, we'll be going into our bicep curls. Stay standing. Let's begin. We are almost done. After this exercise, we just have one more left before we get into our abs and cool down. Great job. We are done with the weights right now. Go ahead and set those down, and we will be doing the last exercise of circuit 2, which is the kneeling push-ups. So go ahead and get down on your knees and then walk those hands out again. And we are focusing on trying to keep the hips and back in a straight line. Go ahead. Let's begin. Bringing that body down as far as you can and then pushing it up, trying to keep that back and hips in good alignment. You got this. You're almost done. That's it. You did it. You finished circuit 2. Now get down onto your sides for our abs and cool down. We will start with a side plank. Go ahead and push your body up into the side. Let's begin. So we are just holding this side plank here, trying to keep a neutral straight spine, keeping our body up. Make sure you're really breathing into this. I know you're tired, because I am. Good. Lower your body down and we will switch sides. We will be holding the plank for 20 seconds again on the opposite side. Good. And push that body up and hold it. Let's begin. Deep breaths in through your nose, blowing out through your mouth. Great. Go ahead and lower down. Next, we will be getting onto our back for a dead bug prep abs exercise. So it's called a prep because we are not using our arms. We're going to keep our arms down on the sides, lift our legs, and let's begin. So just alternate your legs up and down. We want to make sure we're not having that coning shape in our belly. That would indicate that this exercise is too hard for your stage of postpartum. Good. Now go ahead and put your legs down and we'll be doing a bridge with knee lift. Let's begin. So as you lift up, you're going to just lift up one leg and put it down like this, alternating legs, really stabilizing our hips and our core. Great. Next, we will be getting onto our hands and knees for a T-spine stretch. So you will put your hand behind your head and we'll rotate our upper body. Let's begin. So as you can see, I'm opening up and then bringing that elbow all the way in. Breathe in here and then breathe out as you bring your arm down. Really feeling the stretch in that upper body after all those exercises. Okay, good. Now we will switch sides. And I will be rotating around so my arm doesn't hit the wall. Okay, let's begin. Opening up and then bring that elbow in. Great, now we will be doing our very last stretch for today before we close it up. So one arm out, rotate that upper body so you feel the stretch in that chest right there. Sometimes it takes a little messing around to feel the correct position, but this is a great chest stretch. Good, and now we will switch sides. So rotating the upper body in towards the hand that's stabilizing to feel that stretch. Great, and that wraps up our exercise for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope I see you next time. Please comment below what types of exercises you'd like to see next.